Good evening, Constantino. How are you?
Good. I am tired because in this moment we uh, have the auditors and I have a lot of work.
Yeah, I imagine that. And
Yeah,
also some of your classmates are working a lot too. For
yeah,
example, Javier. Well, Oscar can because he has to be in another place right now. Well, but we are going to see how this is coming. Cecilia, good evening. How are you?
Good evening, teacher. I'm fine. You?
Good. Thanks for asking. So let's see. There are two people, Joshua and David, that are connecting. So I guess we are going to have low assistance today for the same reason. For the same reason. Well, in your case, Constantino, it is also heavy when it is the end of the month or 15th. It is a little,
yeah. But in this moment uh, uh, we have the auditor for um, uh, for inform for the uh, I don't know junta directiva
the board.
for the board.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you have to present all the information.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's a lot. Good. Well, good evening for the rest of people, Brenda, Mario, Joshua, and David. So we are going to start right now. I'm going to show you the attendance. Remember to say present when you hear your name. So just give me a second to show it to you. There you go. Okay, first person, Felix Ernesto Castellanos. He's not here right now, maybe later. José Mundo Ábalos.
Present.
Good. Carlos Eduardo Barrera. He's not here right now, maybe later. Cesar Santiago Benavides is not here. Cristian Armando Cardona is not here right now. Adolfo Castro is not here right now. Cecilia Guadalupe Castro,
Present.
good. Kenya Clara, she's not here right now. Nancy Yasmin Claudio,
Present.
good. David Ricardo de León,
Present, present.
good. Melvin Jonathan Gallardo,
Present.
good. Now Oscar Armando Gomez. Oh, he cannot be in class today. He asked for permission. Constantino Guardado Guardado,
Present.
Mario Hernandez. Well, Mary is there, but I guess he has problem with the microphone. Stanley Pina is not here. Javier Menjivar, I guess he's going to be later, or he has to work. Brenda Orellana,
Present.
Daniel Peña, here, and Lisette Reyes. Do you know Lisette Reyes, guys?
No.
No one. Okay, well, she was supposed to be in class. But also, I know that some of you are in training, so it's a little bit complicated for you to be in class. Good. So we are going to start, and first of all, I'm going to ask, let's see, Constantino, give me a number from 1 to 10.
7.
So Constantino 1, Cecilia 2, David 3, Joshua 4, Melvin 5, Nancy 6. Then who is connecting? Daniel Peña 7. Okay, he was connecting, he was number 7. Good evening, Daniel Peña.
Good evening, teacher.
Daniel, what would you do? What would you do with $1 million? What would you do with $1 million?
Uh, I I can buy a supercar.
Okay, good, good. Let's see, next person. Melvin, because you are near Daniel. Melvin, what would you do if you went to the supermarket? Imagine that you went to the supermarket and you bought a product. It was milk. You bought some milk, but the milk that you bought is not in good conditions to be drunk. So, what would you do?
Uh, I don't get it, teacher.
I'm asking you about what you would do. What would you do if you went to a supermarket, you bought some milk, but the milk is ruined? The milk doesn't work. It's not in good conditions for you to drink. It's
Oh,
expired, in other words.
I return the customers. Um,
Return
return
what?
the code.
Return the product. So I would return the product. Good. Let's see, Melvin, give me a number from 1 to 10.
6.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Joshua, what would you do if you were not married? Because I know that you're married. So, what would you do if you were not married? So, this is just for you to imagine that you're not married. What would you? And he looks at his wife first. What would you do, Joshua? Does your wife speak English, Joshua?
No,
Oh,
she
okay.
don't speak English.
She doesn't.
She doesn't speak English.
Okay, so you can
Uh,
tell us what you would do.
mm, I don't know. Maybe go out with my friend in the night
At
with
night.
more frequency. At night with more frequency.
Good, good, good. Okay. Person next to you is Melvin, but Melvin participated, so the other person on the other side, David. What would you like to do? What would you like to do this weekend? What would you like to do?
This weekend. I. Uh, but wait. To the.
What would you like
I
to do?
not. I not remember.
What don't you remember?
What do you do?
What would you do? Or what would you like?
Uh,
I told you, what would you like to do?
the next weekend.
This weekend. This weekend
This.
in this week. Next weekend is
Uh,
next week.
okay. I would like go to the beach.
Okay, I would like to go to the beach. Good.
To go to the beach.
Exactly. So all those things that you were saying were not real. They are not real. They are only imaginary situations. So I'm going to ask, let's see who hasn't participated. Nancy. Nancy, imagine that you are in a store. Yes, you are in a store. You are a salesperson, so you sell computers. What options would you give your customer if a product that you offer is not on good conditions?
Could you repeat the question, please?
Imagine that you are the salesperson in a store. You sell computers. Yes? What options or alternatives would you give your customers if a product that you offer is not in good conditions? What kind of possibilities, alternatives, or options would you give to that customer that probably bought a product but the product is not in good conditions? What are the options?
Maybe they could buy a laptop or buy in another store.
But it's your customer. He bought a product in your
Uh,
store. He bought the
mm,
product in your store, but the product is not in good conditions. So they say, "Hey Nancy, good morning. I came on Friday, last Friday, to buy this laptop, but it's not in good conditions. So what are like options that you can give that customer to
What do
solve
you say, descuento, teacher?
discount?"
I will give them a discount.
Good, good. That is a good option. Yes, to give them a discount. Good. Constantino, what would you do?
For example, uh, I don't remember traer.
Bring.
Uh, uh, bring the computer for review and test if the problem is for use or for bad product.
Okay, so you would ask the customer to bring the computer for you to check,
Yeah,
for you to check,
yeah,
to check if it has
yeah.
warranty. Okay,
Excuse me. Yeah,
just to check if it has warranty.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, good. Stanley, what would you do?
If it can be possible, change the product.
You would change the product if it is possible. Good, good, good. Brenda, what would you do? Brenda Orellana, what would you do?
Um, more warranty.
To tell the person about the warranty.
Yes.
Okay. Cecilia, what would you do?
Um, give a discount and change for another laptop. Another laptop.
Give a discount and change the laptop. Maybe, maybe that could be
Yes.
an option. That could be an option. Let's see another person. Um, David, what would you do?
Can you repeat the question, teacher?
Okay, imagine that you work at a store. Yes, you work at a store, and in that store, you sold a product, but the product is not in good condition. You sold a computer, but the computer is not in good conditions. So Melvin said That he would, what do you say, Melvin?
The change product
Melvin would check
for
the product. Stanley said the same. Nancy said to give them a discount. Cecilia said to give them a discount and change the product. Constantino said to check the product if the problem is the computer or because the person didn't use the computer correctly. And Brenda said to check the warranty. So what would you do?
I think change the computer and can you use the warranty?
Okay, I would change the computer and use the warranty.
Yeah.
Okay, Christian, what would you do in that situation?
Can you repeat me the situation, please?
The thing is that you work at a company. You are selling computers. You sell a computer, but the computer is not in good conditions. So the customer says that the computer is not working. So what would you do?
Um, I think to tell if no recuerdo cómo decir si la puede llevar a nuestro taller técnico.
So it's the same thing that Constantino said. Constantino said to bring the computer to the store or to bring the computer to the shop.
Yes.
Okay, good. In some companies, it is possible to change the product. In other companies, it is not possible. Yes, but that is one possibility. And in other cases, you need to give the money back to the owner. Yes, you have to return the money in some cases. Now, when you return the money, that is called refund. That is this thing that you can see over here, refund. So the refund is the money that you return to customers because the product is not in good conditions. So before you return the money, you need to fill out means complete with information. You need to fill out a form or you need to complete a form. So in this form, you're going to have a lot of information about the product and what happened to the product, why you are giving the money or why you are returning the money or why you are giving a refund. Yes. And here you have an example of a refund form. So all this over here is a refund form. So we are going to read this refund form, and the person that is going to read the introduction, that is sender's name and address, and all this information over here will be Constantino. The note is going to be Nancy. The stock details, that is this part over here, 1, 2, and 3, will be Cecilia. This information that says important information is going to be Daniel Peña. So let's listen to the first person, Constantino.
Sender's name and address. Weather Looks Inc., Travers Inc., 23, Glen Way, San Carlos, CA 057.
Good. The note information. Next person.
Note,
Yes.
please note, Waterlog's customer satisfaction warranty in 90 days from date of purchase. Number 2, retain a copy of your records, enclose the original with the merchandise. Number 3, use the line per item. All quantities are to be reported in each space. All items returned which require the original order number recorded on the form so credit can be processed.
Good. Next one, stock details.
Reason code. The how do you say plecatish?
Slash.
How do D slash PP item number.
Okay, now Cecilia, below you have the meaning of the words. The first one is adverse event. This D is dissatisfaction and PP is product performance. So can you read the code?
Reason code dissatisfaction slash product performance.
Okay, that's good.
Item number B7869. Quantity 6.
Good. Next one, important information.
Date of purchase 11/23/2017. The order number is 3445547. The relevant reason, the missing parts.
Good. Missing parts. So as you can see, this is just information that is relevant information related to the product. So first you have the sender's name and the address. And there you have, that is Waterlocks Inc., that is the company. And the address is Way, San Carlos, California. And you have information that is relevant when you complete the information. It says, please note, Waterlock's customer satisfaction warranty is 90 days from date of purchase. Uh, it means that the warranty, la garantía es de 90 días desde la compra. So it means, in other words, 3 months. Retain a copy of your records and close the original with the merchandise. So if you are the salesperson, the worker, you complete the form and the form has a copy and the original. Yes, a copy and the original. And a copy for the customer. So one copy for the customer, one copy for the company, and the original, you need to enclose it with the merchandise. Enclose means that you will attach that form to the product, yes, the merchandise. And you have to use the line, one line per item. All quantities are to be reported in each space. All items returned will require the original order number recorded on the form so credit can be proceeded. It means that all the information has to be very specific with the number of the order, the quantity of products that you're changing, and like that. So in this case, the stock details is reason code, the reason why the person is changing the product. Letter A, the meaning is adverse event, evento adverso. D, dissatisfaction, that the person is not satisfied. PP, product performance. It means that the product is not doing what the product was supposed to do. Yes, maybe you ask for a computer that is super fast, and when you check it, it's very slow. So that is product performance. The product performance is not so good. So what are you going to do? You complete over here. What is the reason? First, dissatisfaction of the customer. Why? For the product performance. The item number. Every object that you sell has a code. Yes, so that is the item number that you're going to write over here, in this case BT869. Quantity, how many products is the person returning? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here in this case, 6 objects. Now the date of purchase, the date that the person bought in the past the product. The order number, every order, when you fill out the form, has an order. Cada vez que llenan el formulario aparece una orden, número de orden. So that is the order that you need to copy over there. The relevant reason, the main reason why the person is changing. You're saying that is dissatisfaction and product performance, but more specific, missing parts. What is missing parts? What is missing parts?
Parte extraviada.
Exactly. In other words, it's like le faltan partes. Yes, missing parts. So imagine that it was a watch or 6 watches in this case because the quantity is 6. And maybe they don't have batteries, so they are returning the products. Or maybe the watch doesn't have buttons that they were supposed to be used to change the hour or the time. So you need to return them. And this is the way that you fill out a form. Yes? Now here we have 2 questions. Check the refund form to answer the questions below. Number 1, what are the reasons the customer wants a refund? Would the customer get the refund? Yes, no, and why? So I will give you 1 minute. Well, number 1 is, we have already mentioned it. Number 2, you have to tell me if you think that the customer will get the refund, yes, no, and why. In number 1, what are the reasons the customer wants a refund? This is the reason. Because there are missing parts. Because there are missing parts. So that is number 1. The most important, number 2. What do you think? Would the customer get the refund? Only with the information that you have here, do you think that the customer will get the refund? Yes, no, why? So think about the answer. 1 minute. All right, let's see the answers. Brenda, what do you think? Would the customer get the refund? Yes, no, and why?
Uh, yes, because it is not that he wanted.
It is not what he
Wanted.
It is not what he wanted. Yes, good point, good point. Stanley, what do you think?
Yes, I think that the customer get the refund, so the product doesn't come complete.
Good point. Melvin?
Yes, the same because the product not complete, missing part.
The product is not complete. Melvin,
Yes,
can you repeat it?
uh, yes, because the product not complete.
The product not complete, you say el producto no completo.
Yes,
The product is not complete.
it's not complete.
Yes, the product is not, no está, is not complete. Yes, good. And this is exactly what I was expecting. All that information that you're giving about the product is important because, first of all, the product is not complete. There are some missing parts, and it is not what you wanted to buy. It's not for what you paid. Yes, so the possibility to get the refund for this person is really high. Yes, and also because if you remember in the specifications it says warranty is 90 days, so obviously this was in 2019 17, sorry, up to this year it's not possible, but let's imagine that we were in 2017 and we were probably in December, so that is possible, yes, to get the refund. It all depends on the date. Now, something important is to know the difference when you say would and you say would like to. In the questions that we had at the beginning, I asked, I guess it was Joshua, what would you do if you were single? And he said, I would go out with my friends. Yes. I also asked, I guess it was Daniel, what would you do if you had $1 million, or what would you do with $1 million? And then he said, I would buy a supercar, this, and this, and this. Yes. And then I asked David, what would you like to do this weekend? And David said, I would like to, and then he said the activity. So there were two different questions, two different ideas if I use would and if I use would like to. Yes, and I need that you pay attention to this part so that you don't get confused. If you only use would and the verb, you're saying, for example, I would change this product. Yo cambiaría este producto. I would change this product. It's not my problem, but if I were in your position, I would change this product. It's not my product. It's not my problem, but I imagine if I were in your position, I would change this product. Yes? So would and the verb is for a hypothetical situation. When I say hypothetical situation, it means imaginary situation. It's not real. It's just an imaginary situation. Yes? For example, I asked Daniel, what would you do with $1 million? This is not real. He's not going to get $1 million. Maybe one day in the future, but the possibility to happen is not easy. Yes, it will be probably a little bit difficult to get $1 million. Or maybe if you continue working at Oman, I know that in a couple of years you will get the $1 million like David. Good. So that $1 million is only imaginary. Imaginary. So we say would. Yes, would. But what happens when you say would like? We checked last time that when you say I would like, it's a formal way to say I want. Yes? So if you say I would like, it's similar to say I want. You can say I would like to change this product, or I want to change this product. I would like to buy there again. I want to buy there again. They wouldn't like to come back here. They don't want to come back here. Would you like to get a refund? Do you want to get a refund? Same thing. Yes? The only difference is that when you say would like to is a formal way to say want. Now, just to give you an example, you would tell me if the situation is expressing want or hypothetical situation. First person, David. So David, if I say, if I said this, I would like to live in another country. I would like to live in another country. What is that? Expressing want or imaginary situation? David?
Expressing one.
Exactly. In this case, if you say, I would like to live in another country, what you are doing is to express the same meaning like if you're saying want. The same meaning like if you're saying want. Like if you say, I would like to live in another country, you can say it by using want. I want to live in another country. Yes? The only difference is that I would like to is like more formal. I would like to live in another country. It's like me gustaría vivir. I would like to live in another country. Yes? So after I would like to, you always have the verb in the base form. I would like to live in another country. Melvin would like to live in another country. So you don't use the S. You don't say Melvin would like to lives or Melvin would likes. Melvin would like to live in another country. Now, what happens if you want to say this in negative? Easy. You would say only wouldn't. Yes? So you say, I wouldn't like to live in another country. I wouldn't like to live in another country. You cannot say, I don't would like. That is not possible. You only say, I wouldn't like to live in another country. I would like to live in El Salvador for the rest of my life. Yes? I wouldn't like to live in another country. So that's the way they use would. Would like to in this case. Now, Melvin. I would travel to the moon if I had money. I would travel to the moon if I had money. What is that, Melvin?
I imagine.
Exactly. This is only an imaginary situation.
Only my situation.
Yes, imaginary situation. This is not real. This is imaginary situation. Yes, an imaginary situation. Yes. So what's the difference? You're going to ask me. Do you have like? Do you have like? No.
No,
Do you have to? No. So
no.
in imaginary situations, you don't use like and you don't use to. You only use would and the verb. Because what you are saying here is is not me gustaría. Because if you say me gustaría is I would like to. I would like to is me gustaría. I would is only ia. Yo ia. And you need the verb. I would work. Yo trabajaría. I would travel. Viajaría. I would live. Viviría. I would study. estudiaría. I would go out, saldría. I would buy, compraría. Yes? So this is a way that you express imaginary situations. You use would and the verb in the base form. But you need to pay attention to something that is really, really important. Most of the time, when you express situations like, I would travel around the world, I would buy a sport car, I would go out with my friends, I would visit another country. So when you say that, there is a situation that is not real. And that situation that is not real is when you say, if I had money. Yes? When you say, if I had money, this is the imaginary situation. If I had money. I don't have money right now. But if I had money, I would travel to the moon. If I had money, I would travel to the moon. Yes? Or vice versa. I would travel to the moon if I had money. So everything is imaginary. And why do you use the past? Because as you can see, if I had, you're using the past. So you use the past because this is like if you say, si yo tuviera dinero. Because if you say, if I have, in the present, si yo tengo. And if you say, si yo tengo, you cannot say, compraría, viajaría. Yes? So you need to say, si yo tuviera dinero, if I had money. Yes? If you want to say, si yo comprara, how would you say it? How would you say, si yo comprara?
I would buy.
No, that is the result. That is the result. That is the consequence.
If I buy,
No, because if you say, if I buy, is in the present.
If I bought,
Exactly. Necesitan poner el verbo en el pasado, porque lo que ustedes están expresando es algo hipotético. Si yo comprara, no puede decir would buy, porque si dice would buy, diría compraría. ¿Sí? Entonces, si yo comprara un carro, te invitaría al cine, por ejemplo. If I bought a car, I would invite you to the movies. Yes? So the condition is this one. If I bought a car. This is the condition. Only if I bought a car. Because if I don't buy it, it's impossible. So if I bought a car, what would be the consequence? I would invite you to the movies. If I bought a car, I would invite you to the movies. Yes, if I bought a car, I would invite you to the movies. Yes? Now, let's see what you would do if you had money. Let's see, maybe I'm going to ask first because probably someone is rich over here. So, who is rich over here? Who's rich? David. David is like this. No. Okay, so no, he says. No one is rich over here? No one, no one, no one, no one? No.
No, no, teacher.
Okay, so let's imagine that we are rich, but we are not rich. So we are going to imagine that this situation were real. So you're going to say, and pay attention to this. If I were rich, why do you say if I were? Why do you say if I were?
si yo fuera,
Ajá, si yo fuera rico.
But why don't you say if I was? The verb in the past is was for I. Yes? So in this case, you say if I were, because that is the rule. But when you speak, some people don't use were, they use was. If I was or if I were. Grammatically correct, if I were, because this is conditional. This is not real situation. This is imaginary situation. So you cannot use the verb be correctly in the past. Yes? So you use were for all the subjects. If she were, if he were, if they were, if we were, if I were. So you will use were for all the subjects. You will not use was. En Spanish, no van a ocupar was en condicionales. En este condicional no pueden ocupar was. ¿Por qué? Porque si ponen was es algo real. Se ocupa were para todo lo imaginario. Si yo fuera o si yo estuviera, para todos los sujetos van a ocupar were. ¿Sí? Ahora, en la forma hablada, muchas personas no siguen la regla. Muchas personas van a decir if I was, pero lo correcto y gramaticalmente correcto es if I were. Por eso van a escuchar las canciones de Beyoncé, and she says, if I were a boy. So, if I were a boy. Si yo fuera un chico, dice ella. If I were a boy, I would go out with many girls or something like that. So, it's an imaginary situation because she would never be a boy. So, if I were a boy. Now, let's imagine that this situation you were asked in the future. So, I ask you one day, what would you do if you were rich? You will answer, if I were rich, I would, in my case, if I were rich, I would travel around the world. I would visit all the countries in the world, but all. So, in my case, I would travel around the world. Yo viajaría alrededor del mundo. Yes, if I were rich, I would travel around the world. So I would visit all the countries in the world without exceptions. Yes? Now let's see, Constantino, what would you do if you were rich? Tell me the complete idea. If I were rich,
If I were rich, I will buy a mansion.
I would buy a mansion. Good.
Yeah.
Cecilia, what would you do if you were rich?
If I were rich, I will buy one house for my family and other house for me.
Good, Cecilia, good. David?
And if I have reached, sorry, is I was rich,
Maybe. Grammatically incorrect, but when you speak,
but
probably. But it has to be if I were.
if if I were rich,
Mhm.
I will buy a big house.
Okay, good. Daniel Peña, what would you do?
Uh, I will buy a car for the drag racers.
Okay, good. Nancy? Nancy?
Buy a big house with gardens and a pool.
With garden and a pool. Good, good. Melvin?
I will fund all empresa, how do you say?
Company.
Company
I would, what do you say?
I will found our company.
Okay, so you will create your own company.
Yes.
Good. Joshua?
If I were rich, I would travel around the world too.
Okay, good. Stanley?
If I were rich, I would buy a airline.
An airline. I will buy a man, he's saying. Good. Christian?
I would like to help nursing home to support the care of those longed for who have been abandoned by their families.
I would like is right now because I would like
Well,
is I want.
how is it in this case?
I would in the verb.
I would to help.
I would help.
I would help nursing homes.
Yes, I would help nursing homes. Good. Because if you say I would like to help is right now. Caesar.
If I were rich, I would like to create a lot of companies.
You are repeating the same like Christian. You don't need to say I would like.
Mm, if I were rich, I would like to buy an airplane.
Don't say I would like. I will tell you this in
I
Spanish.
will, I will buy.
Exactly, I will buy, I will buy. Si
No.
ustedes dicen I would like to, es como que ahorita lo quisieran hacer. Por ejemplo, si me dicen, ay, me gustaría comer pizza, I would like to eat pizza right now. Porque I would like to es como si quieren decir quiero, ahorita, I want to eat pizza, I would like to eat pizza. Yes? En estas imaginarias ustedes están diciendo, si yo tuviera dinero, yo compraría. Yes? If I had money, if I were rich, I would buy this, and this, and this. Brenda, what would you do?
I would invite my parents to travel abroad.
Okay, to travel around the world. Kenya, what would you do? Kenya, Kenya. Kenya Clara. Well, I think she's busy probably. So I would travel, I would buy, I would do this, and this. Now, what would you do in this situation? If I didn't work, if I didn't work. Now, what would you do if you didn't work? Let's start with Constantino. What would you do if you didn't work, Constantino?
Mm, if I didn't work, I find
I would.
I would find a job.
I would look for a job.
I would look for a job.
I would look for a job. Uh, Buscaría trabajo. I would look for, look for. Find is encontrar.
Okay.
Cecilia, what would you do if you didn't work?
The same of
Something
Constantine.
different. You cannot repeat. You cannot repeat the
Um,
same.
I start a company.
I
I
would.
will start a company. I
Okay,
will start a company.
good. David?
I would, I would help is the escuelas, school.
If you didn't work, you will help schools.
Ah,
How is that
yo,
possible? You didn't work.
I thinking with imagine to reach
No, I'm not saying that. I said if I didn't work.
uh didn't work. Mm, I don't know.
So you work right now. You work right now. But
Yeah,
imagine
yeah.
if you didn't work, what would you do?
Uh, and can I will live with my ahorros,
I would live with my
ahorros.
savings.
Uh, I would like I would leave my savings,
With my savings. Good.
saving.
Good. Daniel Peña?
Uh, I will start my car workshop.
Good. Good. Nancy?
If I didn't work, I would study a master in another country with a scholarship.
Good, Nancy. Melvin?
Uh, will take a vacation.
Okay, I would take a vacation. Joshua?
If I didn't work, I would sell any article,
Items.
items.
Good. Good idea. Good idea. Sunny?
If I don't, no, yes, yes. If I don't work, I
No.
will.
No, 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 no. It's not if I don't. Because if you say if I don't work, is si yo no trabajo. And here, this is not real. This is imaginary. Si no trabajara. If I didn't work.
If I didn't, if I didn't work, I start the accountant service.
Good. Christian, what would you do?
I will work with computers, maintenance, sale of parts.
Good, Christian. Good idea. Brenda?
Um, I would put a food stand.
Okay, downtown, like pupusas, near Salvador del Mundo. Good. That's a good business. I met a person because I used to go to a place that is called that is called Industrias Energéticas. So that is La Mascota Street. So I used to go there every day in the morning and I had to teach classes there at 7 a.m. So I remember that there was a woman selling pupusas. She started with a, I don't know how you call it, but it's like a nest. How do you say nest in Spanish? Nest? Uh, but one object like this, a nest. Caesar?
Nets, no es
Canasta.
red o redes, redecías.
No, that is net, but I'm saying nest.
Ah, okay.
Canasta,
Nidos.
What do you say?
canasta.
Like that, canasta. So it was a nest like this and little nest with pupusas, and she started selling. So that was like for a month. After 1 month, a big one, and then a big one, but even bigger than the first one and the second one. Later, she had a stand. She had a little stand, like one little table with some pupusas over there. But people from the city hall arrived and they said that she didn't have to sell. So some weeks later, she appeared in a car, in a pickup car, and she had the 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 objects to cook over there on the car, and she started selling. And it was she was cooking, and there was one person, I guess, that was helping her. So two. Later, after some weeks, there were three people. Later, four people. And later, they have two cars, one there and the other one in Salvador del Mundo. So that's a good option too. I think that now probably she has in different places, I imagine. So it is a good idea, maybe. Caesar, what would you do?
If it didn't work, I will start, I don't know. Let me see. I will be worried for the bills.
I would be worried for the bills. Good, that is true. Because you know that you have to pay every month. Good. And probably you wouldn't buy milk for your kids. Yes? You wouldn't buy milk for your kids. So, all those things that you are saying are imaginary situations. So, I'm going to show you on the screen right now some exercises, and you need to complete the sentences or the question with information that you want to add to those questions or sentences. For example, number one, Cecilia, can you read it, please?
I will change this product.
Can you repeat it?
The part 5
Yeah.
or the
Number
part
five.
4.
Number five.
Oh,
You can complete it with your own information.
I would like to buy a laptop.
Probably, I would like to buy a laptop. Yes? Maybe David has a different answer. Maybe Christian has a different answer. So everyone is going to complete it with their own information, whatever you think might be completing this information. So complete number one, two, three, four, five, and six. I will give you 5 minutes. So complete them, guys. Okay, I was saying that you need to complete number one, two, three, four, five, and six with your own information. So, for example, number one, I would like to, what would you like to do? Cecilia said, I would like to buy a car. So maybe David is going to say, I would like to dance. Maybe Christian is going to say, I would like I don't know, get a license. Maybe Constantine is going to say, I would like to get, I don't know, 2 weeks off. Maybe Stan is going to say, I would like to change my furniture. So you can say different things. Complete them, number one, two, three, four, five, and six.
Teacher, the number 4 is a mistake or is true, or is correct.
Thank you, Joshua. The thing is that when you say I would, you can use contractions, and the contraction is I'd. For example, for I would, I'd. For you would, you'd. For we would, we'd. So in this case, with is the contraction of we would. Good, thank you. Number 6 has a mistake. Number 6 has a mistake because it's saying world you like, and it is would you like. Number 6, yes, but number 4 is correct. It is will, that is we would.
Okay, teacher.
Sorry, I don't hear, but or I don't know. Number 6, war or wool.
Yes. I said that number 6 has a mistake.
Ah,
The
okay, sorry.
the word has to be would. It's
Wool.
not world. It is would.
Teacher number 5, it is a mistake for the word. Or is
It's true.
correct.
So it's number 5 and number 6 with mistake, guys. Number 5 is wouldn't. No
Is
world
wooden.
then. It is wouldn't. In mind, the person that typed the book didn't realize about the mistakes. But there are two mistakes, number 5 and number 6. Okay, let's check the answers. Number one, Cecilia. You said number one, Cecilia?
I would like to buy a laptop.
Okay, I would like to buy a laptop. David, number one.
I would like a new car.
Repeat it.
I would like to buy a new car.
That's better. Good. Joshua?
I would like to live in Canada.
Good. I would like to live in Canada too. Caesar, number two. Caesar, number two. Caesar, the microphone.
Sorry. Mr. Trujillo wouldn't like the sound that comes from neighbor's house.
Good. Wouldn't like the sound. In that case, Caesar is not saying wouldn't like to. He's only saying wouldn't like the sound. Good. Next one, Brenda, number two.
Mrs. Trujillo wouldn't like to cook tonight.
Wouldn't like to
Cook tonight.
cook.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Constantino, number three.
Will she go to the beach?
Good. Melvin, number three.
Uh, would she live in Mexico?
Mexico.
Mexico.
Would she live in Mexico? What do you think? Would she live in Mexico? Good. Number four, Nancy.
We'd like to go to the beach next weekend.
Good. Daniel, number four.
Uh, would like to travel to Amsterdam.
Good. Number five, Stanley.
She wouldn't want to buy a makeup.
She wouldn't want is she wouldn't want. You can change it to instead of want, you can use would, but with another verb, not with one. She wouldn't like instead of she wouldn't want. She wouldn't like. So repeat it, Sunny.
She wouldn't like to buy a makeup.
Good. Christian, number five.
She wouldn't play soccer.
Exactly. In the number three, it was free. Maybe you could use she wouldn't like to or she wouldn't and the verb play. She wouldn't play or she wouldn't like to go and any other kind of thing. Number six, Brenda. Brenda, number six.
Would you like to dancing on the weekend?
Dance. Would you like to dance?
To dance
Exactly,
on the
because you
weekend.
need only the verb. Would you like to dance? And the last one, let's see, Daniel, number six.
Would you like to travel Mexico in a supercar?
Would you like to travel? What do you say?
To travel a Mexico in a supercar.
Oh, would you like to travel to Mexico? Would you like to travel to Mexico? Okay, good. So all these structures, you can use them when you go to ask for a refund. Yes, when you ask for a refund, you go to the store and you say, "Good morning," and the person says, "How can I help you?" And then you can say, I would like to get a refund. I would like to get a refund." And the person says, "Why?" "Because this product is not working." And then you describe the problem. Or you can say, "I would like to exchange my product because this one doesn't have batteries." Yes, so you describe the problem. Right now, you're going to watch a video. On this video, you're going to find people getting a refund. Remember that refund means that they give you your money back. They return your money because the product is not in good conditions. So we are going to watch a video right now.
Excuse me.
Oh, hi there. How can I help you?
I bought this jacket yesterday and I would like a refund.
Oh, okay. What was wrong with it?
Well, when I bought it, it had a massive rip in it.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Do you have your receipt?
Well, that's the thing. When I bought it, I wasn't given a receipt.
Oh, that's strange. We should be giving you a receipt when you make a purchase here. In any case, our refund policy actually states that you need a receipt.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I've got a jacket with a rip in it and I wasn't given a receipt, so...
All right. Well, let me just speak to my manager and I'll see what I can do for you.
Sure.
Oh, but before I do that, are you able to show me your bank transaction details which prove you bought the jacket at our store?
Yeah, just give me a second. There you go.
Okay, thank you. I'll be one moment.
How'd you go?
Okay, so I've spoken to my manager and I've got good news. First of all, we're so sorry about the rip. That shouldn't have happened to you at all.
Yeah, that was kind of annoying.
Yeah, but we can definitely refund you since you could show us your bank transaction details.
Perfect.
All right, so how would you like me to process this one? We can do cash, store credit, or we can just swap it for a new one.
I think I just want my money back, so a refund, please.
Okay. I'll get you to fill out this refund form and we'll go from there.
Sure.
Thanks very much.
All right, so that was a video. As you could see, the situation was about a refund. So I'm going to ask you, Constantino, what happened in the situation? What happened with the jacket?
Uh, mm, no. I don't understand the situation.
Okay, what happened to the jacket, guys?
It's no clear.
It's not clear.
No estaba, sorry, estaba sucia.
No. Okay, I will play the video again so that you can watch the video, take notes about what happened there. So we are going to rewatch it.
Excuse me.
Oh, hi there. How can I help you?
I bought this jacket yesterday and I would like a refund.
Oh, okay. What was wrong with it?
Well, when I bought it, it had a massive rip in it.
Oh, Oh, I'm sorry about that. Do you have your receipt?
Well, that's the thing. When I bought it, I wasn't given a receipt.
Oh, that's strange. We should be giving you a receipt when you make a purchase here. In any case, our refund policy actually states that you need a receipt.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I've got a jacket with a rip in it, and I wasn't given a receipt, so...
All right, well, let me just speak to my manager and I'll see what I can do for you.
Sure.
Oh, but before I do that, are you able to show me your bank transaction details which prove you bought the jacket at our store?
Yeah, just give me a second. There you go.
Okay, thank you. I'll be one moment.
How'd you go?
Okay, so I've spoken to my manager and I've got good news. First of all, we're so sorry about the rip. That shouldn't have happened to you at all.
Yeah, that was kind of annoying.
Yeah, but we can definitely refund you since you could show us your bank transaction details.
Perfect.
All right, so how would you like me to process this one? We can do cash, store credit, or we can just swap it for a new one.
I think I just want my money back, so a refund, please.
Okay. I'll get you to fill out this refund form and we'll go from there.
Sure.
Thanks very much.
Okay, so the answer, Constantino?
I don't sure, but is not the size.
So in that case, it is, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Teacher,
Yeah.
Yes, David?
teacher, is a refund.
Yes, the person wants a refund, but
Yeah.
what happened with the jacket? What is the problem with the jacket?
Uh,
Caesar?
I don't know how to say. I don't know what it is, but I think that was repaired, something like that.
Good.
no le quedaba.
No, that was not the reason. The reason was that the jacket was, oops, I sent it to Nancy, sorry. It is this. The jacket was ripped. Yes, ripped means rota, was ripped. So it means that the jacket was not in good conditions, or probably the man wore the jacket only one day and got ripped. So they always have warranty. Now let's see. Cecilia. So the man went to the store and he said that he had a problem with that jacket because that jacket was ripped. What did the woman or the salesperson ask for? What did the person ask for? What did she ask?
He called
No.
he
First. So the man said, okay, listen, my problem is that this jacket is ripped. So the cashier said, what did she say? What did she ask for? ¿Qué le pidió? What did she ask for? Joshua, Melvin?
the ticket,
Oh, a
the
ticket
ticket
or a ticket or a
invoice.
receipt. A ticket or a receipt. So receipt is factura. Yes, a receipt. So what happened with the receipt, Joshua?
I'm not sure, but in a cell phone. But no, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay, good. Let's see, Stanley, what happened with the receipt? Stanley?
He doesn't have a receipt.
He didn't have.
he didn't have
Well,
a
he
receipt.
didn't have the receipt. That was a problem, that he didn't have the receipt. Okay, so he didn't have the receipt. What did the cashier say to solve the problem? Daniel? Because the guy didn't have the receipt. So what did he show? Daniel Peña? Brenda? Christian?
He showed the transaction bank.
Exactly. He showed the transaction, the bank transaction, so that the person could see, oh, yes, you paid, it's true. Yes? So that's why he showed on his cell phone. Now, Christian, what did the woman, the cashier, did? What did she do? Or tell me what she did when she saw that the man paid for real. What did she do?
Can you repeat, please?
What did the cashier do when she saw that the man paid for real? Because she saw the message, the transaction on his phone. So what did she do?
Oh, the cashier say she needs talk with the manager.
She needs to talk with the manager. She needed to talk with the
Yes.
manager. Good. Exactly. So she went to talk with the manager. Now let's see, Daniel Peña, what was the solution to the problem?
Repeating the problem, please.
It's about the video that we watched.
Uh,
What was the solution?
uh,
Okay,
I don't understand this.
Melvin, what was the solution, Melvin?
Return the money.
Exactly, to return the money. In other words, to give a refund. To give a refund. She offered three things. She said, number one, do you want cash? Cash means to return the money. Do you want what was the second option?
Transfer.
Which one?
Transfer.
No,
The
it was,
credit.
I guess it was credit. Credit in the store. Like to leave the money there and next time the guy would pay only some money. Maybe if the jacket was $50, he would pay for a new product that cost $60 only $10 because that credit was there. It's like save the money there in the store for the next purchase. And the third option was to change the product for one product of the store. And he selected to get the refund. So now let's watch it again, pay attention to it, and I guess that now you can understand better that video.
Excuse me.
Oh, hi there. How can I help you?
I bought this jacket yesterday and I would like a refund.
Oh, okay. What was wrong with it?
Well, when I bought it, it had a massive rip in it.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Do you have your receipt?
Well, that's the thing. When I bought it, I wasn't given a receipt.
Oh, that's strange. We should be giving you a receipt when you make a purchase here. In any case, our refund policy actually states that you need a receipt.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I've got a jacket with a rip in it and I wasn't given a receipt, so...
All right. Well, let me just speak to my manager and I'll see what I can do for you.
Sure.
Oh, but before I do that, are you able to show me your bank transaction details which prove you bought the jacket at our store?
Yeah, just give me a second. There you go.
Okay, thank you. I'll be one moment.
How'd you go?
Okay, so I've spoken to my manager and I've got good news. First of all, we're so sorry about the trip. That shouldn't have happened to you at all.
Yeah, that was kind of annoying.
Yeah. But we can definitely refund you since you could show us your bank transaction details.
Perfect.
All right, so how would you like me to process this one? We can do cash, store credit, or we can just swap it for a new one.
I think I just want my money back, so a refund, please.
Okay. I'll get you to fill out this refund form and we'll go from there.
Sure.
Thanks very much.
So yes, the options were first cash or the refund. The second option was a credit for the store, and the other one was to choose another object of the store. But he selected the refund. And if you saw, at the end, he had to fill out a form that was the refund form. Yes? So now what are you going to do? You're going to work in pairs, and I need you to tell your classmate about a refund that you have had. Sorry, Christian? Christian?
No, nothing. I activated the microphone accidentally.
Oh, okay, no problem. I thought that you wanted to ask something. So the thing is that you're going to work in pairs, and I need that you tell your classmate about stories that you have experienced about refunds. Maybe you went to a store, you bought a product, the product was not in good conditions, so you had to return the object to the store. Maybe they exchanged the products, maybe they asked you to leave the product for 2 days or 3 days and then you had to pick it up, or they offered you the money back. So, in other words, they made the refund. So, I need you to tell your classmate. First, you're going to work with someone, and later, I'm going to change you to work with another person. So, I really need that you pay attention to the person that you are speaking with, because the second time, with the next person, you need to tell what your classmate told you. Van a trabajar primero con una pareja, tienen que ponerle atención a todo lo que les diga porque luego yo los voy a cambiar de parejas y ustedes cuando ya cambien de pareja le tienen que contar a esa persona sobre lo que les dijo su compañera al principio. Yes? So pay attention to your classmates. Now, one of you is going to work with me. So let's see. Number one, Brenda is going to work with Caesar. Cecilia and Constantino. Christian and Daniel Peña. David with me. Joshua with, let's see, Joshua with Stanley. Melvin with Nancy. And Mario with Kenya. So, well, but Mary has problem with the microphone. So I'm going to send you the request. You enter right now. Enter, guys. Okay, David. Tell me about your experience.
Okay, teacher. Here's my result. Can you listen?
Yes.
Okay, I start.
In that case, it is. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Uh,
Hear me
can
is
you
escuchar.
hear me? Can you hear
Listen,
me?
listen to me. But when you say listen to me, you're saying pay attention to me. It's
Can you hear me?
yes, I can.
Okay, can you hear me? Okay. In this situation is the result when I buy a t-shirt
When I buy,
and
cuando yo compro o cuando yo compré.
cuando yo compré,
So you need to use the past.
when I bought,
But
when I bought the t-shirt and Simon, I have I had a repair in the quay, how do you say, neck, in the neck.
in that case, it's color. Color.
Collar. Okay. It's collar. Sorry, teacher. It have a deshilado, los hilos por dentro.
It was torn. You can say it was torn.
No, it's what's torn.
Ripped. Ripped or torn.
Red. Ah, okay, red. It's a red. The next, o sea, the next day, I went to the Siman and how do you say fui? When there? I went to the Siman and customer attendant.
You went to Seman to
Atención al cliente.
customer service.
Customer attend. Customer service. And the staff is comprensibles.
The staff was kind.
The staff was kind. The product.
No, the staff was kind. Kind, amable.
The staff is kind.
But if you say the staff is, listen, David.
Tell me.
If you're saying the present, you're telling me about something in the present. And I think that you are telling me a story about the past. So you need to use the past, not the present. Because
Yeah, sorry,
the
teacher.
present is every day. And you're
Yeah.
not telling me about something that is every day, something that happened to you in the past.
In the past, yeah.
That was kind.
I was kind.
The staff.
Yeah, se me olvida. The staff was amable, se me olvidó otra vez.
Kind.
Kind. The staff was kind. Is she teacher, I don't remember very in past because it's difficult. O sea, for me, explaining the situation.
That is what I need. That's what I'm working with you because I need that you practice that part.
Okay. The changing the product. It's a new. It is a new T-shirt.
It is or it was?
It was. Sorry. It was a new T-shirt.
Okay, so can you repeat the information, but now that you know how to say it, try to organize your ideas and say it better.
Okay. Wait a minute because I write The
No, you don't need to write anything. Just tell me. It's speaking. Practice.
okay. Is when when
Okay, so
when
I will try to tell you my story so probably you can get an idea and later you tell me your story now that you can analyze it.
okay,
Okay, so I will tell you about my computer.
okay.
If you remember when we started classes, I had a problem with one of my computers. So I had I had two computers, but the problem was the the two computers that I had, one of them was like old. When I say old, it means that I bought it in 2013, I guess, in 2013, so 7 years ago. So the RAM was for about 2 gigabytes of RAM, and the other one that I bought was a notebook. So you know that the notebook is not that fast. So
Oh,
when I started in quarantine, they asked me to get another computer. So I bought another computer. I bought this computer that I'm using right now. The
mhm.
thing is that I bought it and they told me that it had warranty. So I went to the store. In that case I didn't go to the store because we were in quarantine. I called
Uh,
I
mhm,
called the store. They sent me the pictures of the computers and the prices. So I said, okay, I need this one. And I
mhm.
selected the computer and they sent me the price and the warranty and like that. So we coordinated the delivery. They came to my house. They gave me the computer. I checked the computer, the charger, and everything, and it was good. So then I signed it was like a contract. And I said,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
no problem. And the warranty,
Or the ticket. The warrant.
the warranty. So they left. I started using the computer, and like 1 month later, my computer got damaged. When I tried to turn it on, it started beeping, beep, 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 beep. And then I said, what? And it was everything in black. And I had a class. So I called the store and they said, yes, we are going to go to your house. We are going to pick up the computer
The
and we
computer.
are going to fix it. So I said, okay, no problem. So the thing is that they called me like 2 days later, no, one day later, and they said, we checked the computer. The problem is not in the system. The problem is not hardware. The problem is that you didn't use the computer correctly. So probably you turned the computer off in a bad way. And I said, no, I didn't. I was working on the computer when you turned it off. And then they say, no, but it's not hardware, so you need to pay $10. And I say, okay, no problem. So I paid $10. They came to my house with the computer. I checked the computer. It was working again. Like, I don't know, like 1 or 2 days later, the same problem. So I called again and they said, yeah, we checked last time, but today we are going to check it better. So they checked it and at the end, they fixed it. So I was kind of angry because I paid $10 and they didn't do anything
Mm-hmm.
because the same problem was repeated 2 days later.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Is the
those $10 were for nothing. They didn't do
yeah.
it. And
Is
then
that is the problem is same?
the problem is the same, or the problem at that time
Mm-hmm.
was the same. So at the end, they fixed the computer. It was the RAM that they needed to replace the RAM, or I don't know if they just because Christian told me that sometimes is that the RAM is moved, so you only need to push the RAM to be okay. So I don't know if they push the RAM or they replace the RAM, but it is working properly again. But because of the warranty. But something that I didn't like was that they charged me those $10 for nothing. And then at the end I said, okay, I'm going to receive the computer, but if this thing happens again, you have to give me the money back. I need a refund. And they said, yes, we will give you the refund if that happens again. And the computer is working well. So I didn't get the refund. Now tell me your story.
Okay. My story is it if I bought a t-shirt I I need to la necesitaba.
I needed
I needed to
that. Mhm.
the branding, boda,
Wedding.
wedding.
I
And
needed the
I needed
for a wedding.
for a wedding, and I can sew the all kind of t t-shirt.
I saw all
And,
kind of t-shirts.
and I thunk, o sea, and I liked a better t-shirt for my look.
Mhm.
Mhm. And when I bought the t-shirt, and I can leave the the and I leave
I left.
the mall. I left the mall.
Mhm.
And when I was the waiting or
Wait.
probándomela.
Oh, when I was trying
When I was
on
trying, when I was
trying on
trying,
the t-shirt,
when I was trying on the t-shirt, I I I saw the ribbed.
I saw it was ripped.
It was ribbed, um, and the next day
Mhm.
I went to the mall and went to the
To the store.
to store and
Customer
customer
service.
service,
Mhm.
and we were amables.
They were kind.
They were kind, and immediately is they changed the product.
They changed the product immediately.
They changed the product immediately.
Good.
Immediately.
Good. Good for you. Okay, so now I'm going to send you with Caesar.
Okay.
You have to tell Caesar about my problem.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah.
about my
Okay.
problem.
Okay. I understand.
Okay, so uh, you will be moved to the group with Caesar. Hi, Melvin.
Hi, teacher.
Okay, Melvin, you worked with Nancy.
Yes.
Can you tell me what Nancy told you about her story?
He, the
She.
costume, she, the costume is the Pizza Hut.
Okay, what do you want to say, Melvin? What do you want to say?
He, he, the costume is in Pizza Hut. Como un disgusto en la Pizza Hut.
Oh, she had a problem at Pizza Hut.
She had a problem at Pizza Hut because
Mhm.
dish broken is
Because
because dish broken,
a dish was broken.
a dish was broken is he he told the chain the dish because he broken.
Hold on. The dish was broken or she broke the dish?
Dish has broken.
The dish was, el plato estaba quebrado. The
Ah,
dish was broken.
was broken. Is return the dish.
Ok, pero necesito que estructure bien. Primero ponga el sujeto, después el verbo y después el complemento. Entonces, ella, tal, tal. El mesero, tal, tal. Lo primero que tiene que poner es el sujeto. No puede decir return si no ha mencionado quién. No puede decir give si no ha dicho quién. Entonces, primero el sujeto, después el verbo y después el resto, el complemento. So,
Yes. She
ujú.
is a return the
She
dish.
returned. No puede
She
decir is
return.
a. Si usted dice is a, está diciendo es uno. Entonces usted nada más dice
She's
she returned. Primero el
return.
sujeto, después el verbo. El verbo va solo. So repeat it.
Okay. She returned
Mhm.
dish.
She returned.
Um,
Mhm.
and the agent give the other dish.
Gave her another dish.
Gave
Gave.
her other dish.
Gave in the past, not give
Gave
every day.
a gate.
Gave with V.
Gave
Gave her
gave
another dish.
another dish. And luego, who
Later.
dice luego? Later, eh, is a give gave
Itza quiere decir es uno. No diga itza. Itza eso no significa es uno. Sujeto, verbo
the
complemento.
agent
Ajá.
the agent give
Gave.
the gave a dessert and coffee.
The agent gave her a dessert and a coffee.
Gave a dessert and coffee.
Good.
and and gave uh,
A
discount
discount.
a discount
Well,
more
good for her. Good for her. Okay, I'm going to tell you
for
about David. David said that one day he went to Simone because he needed a shirt to go to a wedding. So he went to the store, he went to Simon, and he tried on different clothes. And he saw a t-shirt or a shirt. I don't remember if it was a t-shirt or a shirt. I guess that it was a shirt because he went to a wedding. So he saw a shirt that was like good for his look. So he said, I'm going to buy it. He paid the the shirt and he went back home. When he was at home, he tried on the shirt and he saw that the shirt was ripped, like the jacket was ripped. So he went back to the store and he said that he went to the customer service area, and the people that attended him, or the people that sold him the product, were there, and they changed the shirt immediately. So that was his experience at Siman. Good. Now, Melvin, just try to organize, and I will tell you this in Spanish. Le voy a decir en esto en español. Trate de organizar sus ideas. Siempre va el sujeto, es lo primero que menciona. Ese itza, recuérdese que lo que significa es uno, está diciendo ahí. Si yo le digo, it's a pen, le estoy diciendo, es un lapicero.
Un lapicero.
Eso, si yo le digo, it's a cell phone, ahí le estoy diciendo, es un teléfono. Entonces, ese itza no lo tiene que decir en todo lo que usted esté diciendo, nada más cuando usted quiere decir, eso es un lapicero, eso es difícil, eso es una situación difícil. It's a difficult problem. Ahí sí, ¿verdad? Pero normalmente cuando usted quiere decir, ella fue, she went, she received, the agent gave her, and like that. So first the subject, then the verb, and then the complement. If the action is in the present, use the verb in the present. If the action is in the past, use the verb in the past. If the action is in the future, use going to and the verb. Yes? Something that you can do at home is to complete sentences. In the present, I go to classes every day. In the past, I went to classes yesterday.
I went.
Now, in negative, I don't go to classes every day. In the past, I didn't go to classes yesterday. Yes? So create positive sentences, negative sentences in the present, in the past, and change it to the future. So use different tenses. Yes? And
Yes, teacher.
you will improve like that. Now let's go back to main session.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So most of you had interesting stories. I heard you talking about them. Well, I know that some of you were lucky and you got a dessert because you complained about something. So that was good. Some of you had um, a new product for the thing that didn't work, and that was good. So now let's see attendance. First person will be Constantin. Sorry, Felix Ernesto Castellanos is not here. José Edmundo Ábalos,
Present.
good. Carlos Eduardo, here. César Santiago Benavides,
Present.
good. Cristian Armando Cardona,
Present.
good. Adolfo is not here. Next person, Cecilia Guadalupe Castro,
Present.
Tenia Clara, well, can you see over there, Nancy,
Present.
David, David,
Present, teacher, present, present.
Elkin,
Present.
Oscar asks for permission, Constantino,
Present.
Mario is over there, Stanley,
Present.
Javier asks for permission, Brenda,
Present.
Daniel Peña,
Present.
and he said Vanessa that I don't know where she is. So we are going to continue tomorrow. Tomorrow you have the test for units number 1 and unit number 2. So I need you study and remember that you're going to use a computer to complete the test. Yes? So I ask you for a computer because it is easy for you to complete it, because if you are on a cell phone, it's kind of complicated, because if you leave and you enter again, It tests like if you finish the test and you get probably 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's better if you use a computer. Yes? So thank you for being there. I see you all tomorrow. Remember to study and complete the exercises that you have in week number 2. Complete the exercises and also for evaluado. I see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.